Well, we don't do eDiscovery at our firm. My attorney wants me to print it all out, all of the emails, just print them all out. And it's so time consuming. What can I do?
That's an interesting and frequently asked question, surprisingly. But to keep it in its absolute simplest term for responding, the easiest way to address that would be to advise that perhaps the user upload those emails via an FTP, where a service provider could then load them into a review platform. It makes it much easier to review those documents, those emails. It certainly offers enhanced security, which is a huge focus right now in the industry. Not to mention ensuring that you're not losing any information, losing any metadata inside of those emails. You still have the ability to apply markups, redact anything that would be considered privileged, etc. There's also some advanced analytics out there in the industry that would allow for email threading. So where you're not rereading the same email 50 times that were sent over and over again, which I can tell you from my own experience, I see that in my own email. I don't know if that gives you enough of a response for this person asking the question, or if, Kevin, you want to add something to that, but I felt like that was the simplest way to address it.
Totally. I think they are asking for it in hard copy, probably intimidated maybe by the technology or their lack of knowledge about the technology, but certainly a provider, a business partner can show them all the benefits that Andrea mentioned and the relative ease in which you can adapt to these types of tools to get those benefits.
Yeah, I think it's also, we're also in an era where I don't think there's anyone who doesn't have access to some type of a laptop or an iPad or something where they can review documents in that format digitally versus carry around a baker's box full of documents like in the old days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell people all the time when they tell me something like that they're spending their time printing out emails or turning them into PDFs, that then they've kind of taken away the advantage of having it electronically. And that's why it feels so overwhelming. If they would just keep it electronically and review it electronically, then it wouldn't be so overwhelming.
Yeah. And honestly, they are dealing with the same kind of technology in their regular lives. Like they open up iTunes or Netflix and all their media is there, and they can search it by name of a song or the artist, or they can sort by the music genre or the date, playlists of music from the 90s. I mean, they're already doing things in other platforms with their regular lives that is no different from what they would be doing with these emails in these review platforms. They just assume that it's going to be some scary monster that it's not.